This episode is brought to you by TabTouch. Got the touch? Download the TabTouch app today. You win some, you lose more. For free and confidential support, visit gamblinghelponline.org.au. This is the Hardball Gets AFL show. My name's Nick Wren, joined by Xavier Ellis and Ryan Daniels. How are we, gents?
We're going really well. It's the best time of year, prelim final weekend. It's exciting. All the combinations still alive.
Yeah.
Who knows what's going to happen next week? I think given the 4 clubs we've got, we're guaranteed a good grand final. I think,
Collingwood Geelong would be a great grand final.
Yep.
Hawthorn
Collingwood would
be
grand
great.
final.
Yeah.
Brisbane
Geelong
No, they'd
feels
all
like
be good.
Brisbane
Brisbane-
Geelong feels like the most boring one.
Yeah, but
I don't know about
Brisbane,
that.
Brisbane, I think, get the soft spot of a lot of interstate clubs.
Yeah, but I think they've
With
had
the-
that.
Yeah, I know.
They've had their run.
But they've all had a run.
Yeah, that's true.
Everyone's had a run there.
Yeah, that's true. There's no one who hasn't
Hawthorn
had a
are
run.
probably putting their hand up saying we haven't had a run recently.
Poor us.
Yeah, they're probably
Oh,
the
no.
ones.
The little underdogs, Hawthorn.
Hey, thank you. We're recording a little bit late today. I've never been in a fight, ever.
Oh, what's happened?
What's happened here?
But I might go have my first ever fight after this.
What's happened?
So, got a new car.
Oh, must be nice.
Yep, it is. It's very expensive too.
Pay for it.
Paid for it.
Oh,
And then,
that's
no.
Couldn't
So,
get yourself a Toyota?
no, I'm not giving anyone a plug,
Jeez,
actually.
those Prados. So
Oh,
is it a Toyota
please.
Prado that you bought, or did you buy something inferior?
No, it's better than that, actually.
Oh,
It's
as if.
more expensive than that.
As if.
Anyway, so the Tesla's getting picked up.
Okay.
Booked in for the 25th of this month.
To be picked up.
Yep, which is, what, a week away?
Yep.
Yep.
Get an email. Em gets an email saying they're on their way to pick it up today.
Oh,
I'm in an appointment. I'm here. I've got to go to Maylands. Then I've got to go do some other stuff over at another network. I'm going to go fight the Tesla people. I'm going to them up. I've got my golf sticks. I've got all my diaries.
Why?
Everything's in the car.
Just because they're trying to get their car back.
Everything's still in the car.
They're coming ahead. They come
They come a week early.
So because they can track where you are.
Yeah, they know where the car is, and they're coming to get it today.
So they're just
They
gonna,
told me it's on the 25th, so the car's sitting there with car seats in it, golf sticks in it, my wallet's in there probably.
So they could be
Half a
at the
ham
car
sandwich.
right now.
They just tow it.
out in the car
They just
park.
tow it. Yes. They just tow it.
Do they tow it?
Fantastic.
They tow it on the back of the truck.
What if you're in it?
I don't know.
sleeping in it.
Like, I don't know what's happening.
This is fantastic.
So I don't know
all your
where. I
stuff.
don't know where my golf sticks, my wedding ring's in there.
So you've still got the car right now. You drove here in the car.
No, in my new car.
Oh,
So it's in the
where's
driveway.
Tesla?
In the driveway.
Oh, that's gone for sure.
Yeah. Everything's gone. Why is your wedding ring in the car?
Well, I don't know where it is. I just assume it's I don't know where wallet. If anyone has seen my wedding ring or my
You're
wallet,
assuming it's in the car.
I haven't seen them for about 6 months.
Please drop them to.
Please. Wallet not so,
SCA
wallet
or
not so
Southern West?
important because I've got a new license now.
Okay.
But either's pretty handy to have.
I've started getting to a problem with losing things, and maybe it's just my age. But like one of the things I use as parenting is to take things away, right? So if William, my son, is being a dick,
Yep.
I'm like, well, there goes the iPod.
There's your tablet.
Like, all right, there goes
Yeah.
the tablet, whatever.
Did you
there's-
say iPod?
yeah, they've got these like music player things. They're like,
Oh, is it a Yoto?
I don't know what they're called.
Is it got a little cover, like a silicon cover thing?
Yeah,
It's got
kind of. Yeah,
cards
it just
sticking
plays
out?
music basically,
Okay.
but they
Yoto.
call it an iPod because
Right.
that's yeah. Anyway, so I
Because
take
they're
these
what?
things away
From
quite regularly, and
1992.
then after a few days of good behaviour, they get it back. But I take so many things, and I have to hide them
don't
in
know,
so many
yeah.
places that I don't know where they are. And it's
Yes.
got to the point where yesterday I asked for something that I hid 6 months ago, and I said, "Oh, mate, I'm not actually sure where I've put it." And he goes,
Yeah.
"Well, that means you need to buy me
Buy
a new one." And I was
Correct.
I
like-
think he's fair. I think that's fair
he's-
comment.
I think he's right.
Yeah.
Or is he right? Because he lost it for bad behaviour.
Yeah, but you meant
So
to give
that's-
it back at some point.
Yeah, but I paid for the original.
I'm with you,
I've
Rhino.
paid for the original watch.
Tell him
just
to-
throw it in
tell
the
him to-
bin then.
Tell him to stick it up his
That's
ass
the
and get some fresh
consequence.
air.
Maybe that's the risk of having the bad behaviour.
Whereas alternatively, M hides the TV remotes in the morning,
Yep.
and then I'll come home and say, M, the TV remotes aren't anywhere to be seen. Oh, okay. Go into the laundry and check in between the third and fourth towel, but it'll be at the back of both them. And if it's not there, actually have a look in the toaster. Okay, awesome, mate.
I had this exact conversation yesterday. Kelly rang me. He just, where's his watch?
Yeah.
And then I went through 20 places and she couldn't find it.
Mate, they're 4'1". Just put them on the bookshelf up 6
Yeah,
levels,
they can't
and they
reach.
can't get there.
Well,
They
they look
cannot
for it, the
reach.
little because that's the problem.
Yeah.
So I had this great hiding spot. They found it. Now I've just got to spread
And when you
it
get
out.
two of them, they team up and they can lift each
It's
other
like
up to shelves.
what was the cartel like, when they had to start hiding all their drugs everywhere and money because they didn't have anywhere else to put it because they had so much of it. That's like me in the house, but confiscated.
With confiscated.
I'm just like you
goods.
go in any
Well-
cupboard, there's something that I've taken off somebody.
It's like the Colombian hippos.
Yes.
And
Oh,
the,
the hippos,
and
yeah.
the coke.
So my cats
They're just
made me
endlessly
get it.
on coke
This is
because
the
it's
problem.
it's all cocaine was smuggled, and these what are hippos? It just
Yeah, yeah.
remember I thought they were rhinos. Yeah. When these Colombian.
Did you do that story on this?
Oh, probably.
I think so.
Yeah.
This is
probably.
when they were in the moat around
yeah.
around the compound,
in Africa.
and then
I
they
thought I'd found the lost.
let
herd.
them loose, but they were just hooked on the coke.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they all became crazy.
Yeah, no, but the coke was smuggled, where they dumped it all and hidden it all.
Yeah,
because they had so much of it.
the hippos found
They
it.
The hippos got
they were
into
just,
it.
they were just racking up every day.
Yeah, and then just killing people randomly because they're psyched up.
There was one night. There was one night I thought I was a hippo. No, that's a joke. Never, ever.
Sure.
Ever.
Are
Ever.
we done here? We can move
let's
into the
rock and roll.
games.
Let's just get into it.
Okay, let's do it. Hey,
Do we know? Has anyone kept? No one's kept tabs on the trade. There's so much trade shit at the moment.
well, that's
I cannot
fine.
keep
We'll
up.
do that Monday.
We'll do it
Because
Monday.
Basically, everyone under contract.
True, we do have to.
Every AFL captain wants to be traded, and we need the content for
We will
Monday.
have 14 teams to fill out.
Geelong is playing Hawthorn. Can't wait for this one. Friday night footy at the MCG, of course. Geelong are $1.50 favourites. Hawthorn are $2.60. The line is 10.5, which, if I'm remembering correctly, the biggest line for any final this series has been about 10.5. And they were the Gold Coast ones.
Okay.
So this is a pretty big line in the context of this final series.
Now we've gone from hippos to lions.
It's like a zoo.
Sorry, take that away.
That's Nick Line.
Edit that.
What's the weather, Nicholas?
What day is it? What day are we today?
Today's
Let's say
Thursday.
it's 50% chance of at least 2 mil, 25% chance of at least 5 mil.
Just give me the chance of it raining, mate. Don't give me millage.
Is it? So is
25
can
and
you just-
50.
Is it going to
And
rain?
both. Yeah, I think it'll be spots.
Okay.
High chance of showers.
My app's telling me that later there's more rain coming towards the back end of the game.
That's very useful information.
Where are you finding
You're-
that?
On the normal weather apps, wherever you're not looking.
High chance of showers, winds northerly 30 to 45 kilometres an hour.
What's the moon? What moon? have you got?
I haven't had this one before. It's a waning crescent.
It's a waning crescent. So, I don't know whether you guys know this, but
50 minutes?
45 to 50 minutes later, the moon appears in the same spot every night.
I have heard that.
Anyway, all right, let's go. What do we think?
So obviously Geelong's going to put your man Ocean Mullen to Newcombe. And if that is successful, I think Geelong wins the game. If that doesn't work and Newcomb's still able to go about his business and power through, it's going to be game on. The Hawthorn small forward brigade probably decides the contest, right? Moore, Watson, Guinea,
McDonald.
If they're on, it's a game.
Yeah.
But it feels like there's more ifs for Hawthorn, obviously, and that's why they're the outsiders.
Yeah, it's funny. And Geelong like to control the ball. Like you'd expect to see Stewart with 10 marks, Guthrie with 10 marks. That back line to all have a high amount of marks.
Yep.
Wet weather, though, they'll be like, well, that won't allow the marking game of Geelong in control and get the spare that they always try and get. But I think Hawthorn would rather it dry too.
Yeah.
I think
So they
Hawthorn
can
would
move
rather
the
it
ball
dry,
with
so they'll
pace.
go, righto, let's go. You want to mark it? We want to run it. Let's see what can happen.
Yep.
So I don't think the showers were actually
So they wanted the slow Geelong, so they could be the opposite.
Well, no, I just think both teams would want to try to play their brand of footy.
Yeah,
like
gotcha.
people would say, because Hawthorn are small, wet ball, it's going to be on the deck, but they don't want it on the deck.
No.
They wanted it free flowing.
Do you know who
clean.
also likes it on the deck? Like Tom Atkins. He's
Yeah.
gonna love it.
Yeah, he's the first one I thought of. when it was
Grand
Andy,
Mars love any
Yeah, I
conditions.
tell you what, and I do hope that Tom Stewart gets the kudos he deserves.
Oh, you're back on Tom Stewart.
No, sorry, not Tom,
Tom
Stewart.
Atkins?
Tom Atkins.
Oh,
Tom Atkins.
He's still off Tom Stewart.
Tom Atkins. Tom Atkins.
Retired.
Tom Adkins is going to keep playing his career, and people would know him in the street, but he's their number one in that midfield in terms
Yeah,
of
Wombat.
the respect.
So we all Geelong?
No.
Oh,
No.
is this just a heart tip?
Nah.
You actually think Hawthorn's going to win?
I will be having a punt on Hawthorn. Yes, I'll take the $2.60.
Wow.
Yep.
Okay.
Momentum is a big thing in football.
They do have it.
Geelong played one game in, 30 days?
A Geelong, I know Collingwood's in this race, and Hawthorn, everyone hates both those teams. But a Geelong, given all their recent behaviour, Are they the team that everyone hates the most out of these four and doesn't
No,
want to
Collingwood.
succeed?
People still hate Collingwood.
It's still Collingwood?
Still Collingwood.
I think Geelong also in their 14 prelims out of 16 or something.
I think
what a
Geelong,
great club.
So are you saying about Geelong Hawthorn that Geelong just aren't able to win when it matters in this fixture?
Look, you're trying to get a video out of me because you've just spent the day trying to convince people what you meant.
Oh, I don't even know what I meant.
So
Didn't that
if
pick
you
up a
haven't
little bit of traction?
Yeah, we got to be.
If you haven't seen
And then
Instagram-
people are like bailing me up on stuff, and I have to correct them. And then I'm like, why am I correcting this shit?
Yeah, if you haven't, please jump on our Instagram. I know I've pushed it the last couple of weeks. Jump on there, follow us. And get up Rinny, because he made a trade last week. Just get up him and ask, what do you mean? And try and get Rinny to explain what he meant.
I don't want to explain.
Okay,
that.
so there we go.
I don't want to trade Jai Amos either. And Colby McKercher's not coming.
And my multi is...
No, I was insinuating that's Jeff Kennett's line. Hawthorn, the Geelong just can't win when it matters. Or whatever.
After 08, Kennett said we were mentally tougher than that football
That's
club.
it. And then you didn't win.
All right, the
13, I
second
think, in a row.
prelim final, Collingwood versus Brisbane, MCG again, Saturday night, but for us in WA it's 3:15. The line is 6.5. Collingwood $1.68, Brisbane $2.20 outsiders. So this one they're thinking is a little bit closer. The weather, Nicholas?
No, it's going to be fine, I reckon. There's like 1 mil meant to come in about 7. I'm trying to alternate tack here. 25% chance of at least 1 mil. We'll be fine. It'll be dry.
It'll be dry.
Couple of spots
Okay.
at the end.
Do you want me to come in and correct?
Yeah, go on.
There won't be any rain.
Okay.
No, it's 7 p.m. 1 mil. It's 25% chance of 1 mil from 7 p.m. through to
So at first,
12 a.m.
I reckon at first the weather stuff was unintentionally funny. Now it's just kind of sad.
Yeah, I
Now
know.
it's just-
I know.
Like it was.
Why you
It's
keep
all good.
asking me? He's written it down here.
Well, I was
Possible
trying to-
showers.
Yeah, but I was trying to give you a lane to move into, but I feel
I just
like
no. I think it's Dresden.
No, let's get out of that lane.
it's tough. I think the lane's
Yeah,
done.
lane's dead.
Yeah, we won't do it for the
It's
grand
like we're
final.
heading down south to Coburn
Still a
on that
waning
road,
crescent.
and it's just a shit road that needs an extra lane. It's dead.
And you hit that point.
Oh, when you get that Coburn,
no.
yeah.
And your GPS starts telling you to get off and go round a whole nother way to get
Yeah.
off the freeway.
Yeah.
That's how you know the freeway's
I'm not in.
if your GPS, there's not even a crash and it's telling you to get off
This
the
is
freeway.
what's giving me the shits. Now that the children are in school and you have to go places on school holidays if you're ever going to go anywhere. I don't like crowds or traffic, and I've avoided them my entire life.
I don't like people.
Yeah, there's a
Same.
part of that.
Yeah.
And now, the only time you can go anywhere, there's bloody people everywhere.
Yeah.
I'm over it.
Okay.
That's true.
All right, let's go. Collingwood. How many times do you reckon Nick Dacos has had 30 disposals in a final?
Well, I guess he's probably played about 8 finals,
Yep.
4.
and I would say 5.
Hasn't?
Is that right?
The big fat donut.
Oof.
Never got
What?
30. Nah, so that's why that's the that's what's going to happen
I
on
almost
Saturday
put
night.
him in my multi.
Yeah, no, Nick Dacos, I think it's his night. I think that week off he needed one. He's grabbing his ankle against Adelaide.
Yep.
I don't know whether that Adelaide win was so impressive. We all thought straight sets
Yep.
from Adelaide, and I might be putting words in your mouth.
I
Not really.
thought
I
they
Definitely
both-
putting words in
I
Rinny's mouth.
called
But
that, I reckon.
no, I think Nick Dacos needed the week off. The week off is suiting Geelong.
Yep.
And I know I just said they play one game in 30 days, but those older frames. Think about DeGoey.
Definitely Collingwood, yeah.
Think about side bottom. Think about Pendlebury. Even Nick Dacos was down on his haunches. Those forwards are old.
My check.
They need to get something out of those forwards. I know Jeremy Howe's put his name up, hand up to play.
Yeah, okay.
Um,
Sounds like you're going to swerve here.
You going Brisbane?
no. I'm just painting some facts.
Okay.
But Jeremy Howe's put his hand up to play. I don't know. Would you take the risk on that in
No.
the prelim?
Not in a prelim.
They seem to be really aggressive with Jeremy Howe.
Yeah, they love him, don't they?
Every time he's available, whether he's ready or not, they put him in.
Could he be a forward? Because like,
Well, yeah, he's done it.
He was a forward.
put yourself in the
Melbourne,
coach's box.
Is that why they like him? Because
Would you be more? But
flexibility?
he doesn't really do it a
yeah.
lot.
But no, but they haven't used that
Yeah.
flexibility.
Put yourself in the box. Would you be more anxious about? I suppose he's Mason Cox, like Mason Cox, or I'm even getting the stage of a Myercheck. I don't think there's too big a threat there. Myercheck, he's
But then he could
he's
kick
proved me
5.
wrong. He
Yeah,
just
yeah.
kicks goals over, especially over here. He's had a field day.
Membry.
Tim Membry or Jeremy Howe. Like he's not far off them.
I know he was out, and I know that you knew something earlier in the week. That you weren't-
Incorrect.
Oh,
He weren't
please.
letting
I
on.
just followed the club. I just
Oh,
followed
yeah,
what the
sure.
club was saying.
Always believe the club injury reports.
Join the
and stuff.
dots. Collingwood was saying,
What did they make a grand final?
I would say he wouldn't play.
Oh, he knows something.
I don't know anything.
Mate.
But he hasn't had a
in the
year
tent.
where you're just going to throw him back in.
Okay,
Every
so
time you say, it's easy to paint the lines to your people. The Xavier Ellis cartel through the club systems.
yeah, it's not hard.
No.
So Brisbane, this is their third grand final in a row if they get
Yeah, it
there?
would be.
If they get there?
They lost a close one. They won a big one.
Yep. I can see a world where Brisbane gets up here.
I think Brisbane
I
does get
think
up.
Brisbane's playing with a bit of momentum.
Momentum's key.
I think they've gotten
Momentum.
used to no Lockie. I think they're playing a bit scattered, and
So
that's
there's
been a good
vision.
thing for
Lockie
them.
Neal's back running.
I saw.
Yeah.
Going to push to play next week.
Yeah.
Geez, who's nervous in that Brisbane team? That Sam Marshall kid. The young
There'll be
fella.
one that gets the boot.
He's sitting there
Yeah.
going, oh, come on, Lockie. Yeah, that foot looks a bit sore.
What about, I was lucky enough to play in a few grannies, but you think about the Friday parade.
Yeah.
So I sat with
yeah,
Tom Murphy, who just got dropped.
Oh.
I sat with Matt Rosa, who just got told he was sub.
Oh.
Mate,
You're the
I was worried they were going to drive the Hilux into the crowd.
It is. Do you know what? That was an awkward moment because they used to do this thing where 10 minutes before you would have done it a couple of
Oh, yeah,
times.
to do the
But
sprint.
until they drove, you would have the media opportunity.
you walk
and
through.
Everyone in a car. They don't do it anymore. It's been scrapped.
Oh, right.
Yeah, it sucks. They now just do two presses and play
it's
it from
no
each
good.
team. It's
Oh,
boring.
you're not allowed to freestyle through between the
no.
cars.
So what used to happen is they'd park all the cars up and you'd have two in a
Yeah.
car and you'd have 10 minutes and it would be like, go. And there'd be 100 media.
Yeah.
And so from Perth, we'd just go, we want
Perth stories,
All the
yeah.
Perth stories. So we'd go to Calamachi if Brisbane were playing, the boy from Armidale.
Yeah.
All that sort of stuff. But it always was so awkward for the guy because they put the emergencies in the cars,
Yeah.
right? And he just felt so sorry
I'm
for
well
him.
aware, I'm well aware of that.
Yeah.
I sat next to the bastards.
Was it Scotty Selwood in 2015, I think?
Scooter, he was injured.
I feel like he was in a car.
It could have been.
Then there was a couple of them, and you walk past, and you're just like, I feel like I should interview
yeah.
just
How you going,
out of
mate?
pity, but
Yeah.
I also
Yeah.
know you don't want to be interviewed right
And I've
now.
only got 60 seconds left.
Yeah, exactly. And this guy's telling me to get out of here.
Yeah.
Like, so
I
sorry.
used to hate people jumping on your interviews too.
Oh, it drove me mad.
Like you'd be sitting there, like you're just talking to one guy individually, and then there'll just be like a microphone come over your shoulder, like whack.
Or what was
Yeah, piss
worse
off.
was when you had there was one player that everyone wanted, and old mate would get in there and he'd ask 35 questions, and you're like, off, as if you're using
Yeah.
all those.
One
Shut
question each on the big dogs.
Maybe
Yeah.
two.
Yeah.
Get out.
Get out.
Oh,
Maximum.
and do you know what actually happened so Dusty used to refuse to do it. So one of the last ones that
Did he go to all parades?
Yeah, he went because
yeah,
you
yeah.
have to go.
Yeah, I knew you had to.
But he would refuse to actually answer
Talk.
anyone's questions. So and I reckon this might be why it stopped. That combined with COVID, and they never started it again. And
Then they went down the
They
river.
put him in the river, yeah.
put him in the river, and it's all just been a shit
Yeah,
show.
Wasn't that a
So-
shit show?
But the
I had the binoculars out. I was like, I think that's Tom Hawkins there, Ted. Have a look through the binoculars, mate.
mate, it was. I remember being at the start
No,
of that,
it's two other blokes.
and they all got in the boats, and as they were going down, and then they sort of, the marching band on the boat came past some guy in a trumpet, and then the last boat when we went, that can't be it.
Yeah.
Like that's the
No.
saddest parade anyone's ever
That was like
seen.
what we're doing Lakes Entrance. If Lakes Entrance won the
Yeah.
granny, would send them down the lake.
It was so sad. It was
That probably
the
would be
worst.
better.
Yeah, yeah.
But that year, so Dusty, I remember one specific year. I think it was the year they played GWS, and Dusty was in a car, and he used to just turn. So you're reaching up to these Hiluxes
Yeah.
and Toyotas, and he would just turn inward and refuse to look at the interviewers. Right,
Look
he
down
might
the phone,
ask
yeah.
one or two,
Yeah.
but he would just ignore the questions. And so this particularly, he was in the car with Jack Revolt, and Jack
He'd love it.
he did the same thing.
Oh.
So Jack refused to answer questions as well. So he went inward. So these two blokes are just ignoring,
Just looking at
because
each
they're
other.
probably the
Yeah.
two biggest names playing for Richmond. Everyone's trying to get these guys, and they're just ignoring everyone. It was petulant, but
Yes.
That was
rude.
But now Jack's everywhere in the media. So I thought
2015. I went down there fresh off about an hour and a half sleep, I believe.
Oh, this guy, far. I think I remember seeing
And
him.
I-
You stunk.
I interviewed a few of the players. Will Schofield was one of them. And then he goes back to the team bus after the parade, sits down next to a club staffer who he didn't know, but he's actually a very good friend of mine. Friend says, "Oh, how was the parade, Will?" He says, "Oh, yeah, it was good. Like, it's fine." He's like, "Man, you should have seen the journos. Like, that guy, Nick, just reeked of piss."
Yeah. No, even like my first one, in 08. So we beat, on Saturday night, we beat Geelong. We beat St Kilda in a prelim pretty easily. Robert Harvey's last game. Played Robert Harvey for ages. It was
Wow.
sick. But I got back finished, and there was a party at my house, at my apartment, like 50 metres from the G. So I had to like wind that up. And then the next Monday came around, or Tuesday, I needed some footy socks. I was like, I'm missing all my gear. I don't know what's going on here. Anyway, so I just got some more at the club or whatever. Then when we started the parade, there was like a group of like 15 of my mates, and they didn't have any Hawthorn gear, so they all just had socks on the end of their heads. All they had was these footy socks on their arms.
All your shit. That is good.
Anyway, so Nick Dacos, really quickly, Nick Dacos 30 disposals at $2. Have a little look at that. And I'm going to have a full-blown specky, off my brain sort of stuff here. Dan Houston to have 25 disposals, which you wouldn't have.
Based on what?
No. But
has he done that this year?
No, but he's at $13 now.
Oh.
Like, I'm just going to have a full specky at that.
Did do some media during the week and did the whole, it's been hard in a new club and a new role. There's a bit of narrative there. Maybe the pressure's off now.
I just feel as though, like, how many times would we had 25? What would 25 disposals for Dan Houston been last year?
Yeah.
His line would have been 24.
5 or 6, yeah.
No, his line would have been nearly $2.
I feel like teams used to try to not let him get 25, but still, he would have had it a bunch of times.
A heap of times.
Yeah. Okay. So I can make an argument for Brisbane. You guys seem like I'm
going Brisbane.
You're going Brisbane?
Yeah,
I'm going Collingwood.
I think Collingwood wins, but I can see this one being an absolute belter.
Make no mistake, 95,000 Collingwood members screaming their asses. We sent them home at three-quarter time. I've cooked it anyway. Go the Brisbane Lions. Everyone doubted us. We stood up. Pack your bags. We're going to the grand final.
He's gone up a notch.
We believe.
They can edit around the mistake.
Josh, you clean that up.
All right, let's get into our hard ball bets. Place a same game multi with Tab Touch, boost your odds, and combine up to 16 legs with a single game into one bet. Okay, I will go first. I'm doing Collingwood and Brisbane. So close last week. Jordan De Goey, great form, big finals performer, 1 goal. Lockie Schultz seems to always get amongst it. When Collingwood win, he's normally playing pretty well, 1 goal.
Listed as Lachlan Schultz.
Yes. Our man, Jasper Fletcher, 20 disposals is almost automatic for this guy every week now. And he's still getting good odds, but I've noticed now you can no longer bet on him for 15 disposals.
Oh, they've taken it out of 15.
He's out of 15. He's out of the 15. And then Zach Bailey to get 1 goal. Now, that all feels very doable.
Yeah, well, that's because it's a $4.75 multi.
No, anything over 4 is worth a crack. Old mate over here used to live in the $3 space. That's $4.75 is a solid multi.
Okay.
All right. Now let's go to yours, Nick, because you're doing the same game.
I'm doing the same game, so I'm going Brisbane to win. So I'm backing him in. Jamie Elliott could be his last game for the Collingwood Magpies. 2 goals.
Oh, what do you know?
I don't know. The Suns. He hasn't signed a contract.
There is some Suns.
There's a bit of Suns.
He's got a contract.
Yeah, and he hasn't signed.
Why have we not heard a lot more noise about that?
It is a bit of a weird one.
It's been
sort of trundled along, isn't it?
Yeah, it's been once or twice through the year, but yeah, it looks like Suns are in the running there.
Anyway, Jamie Elliott's a star that somehow isn't talked about enough, even though he plays for
and I've heard some really nice things about Jamie Elliott.
Yeah. What did he kick? 45. Did he kick 45 at least this year?
Oh, he's kicked a lot.
Up there. Yeah. Cam Rayner 1 goal because Cam Rayner loves finals, and Logan Morris 1 goal because Logan Morris also loves a final on the MCG. $6.40. I think that gets me green.
You'd be close.
I've come close.
Jamie Elliott's kicked 56 goals, by the way.
56.
So we need an update on. Is that right?
Yeah.
We need an update on how we're tracking.
Yeah.
So that next week, because it'll be our last one, we can have a red hot crack at and see whatever gets you into the positive. That's what we
good
need
point. Good point. Well, I'll have Norm Smith. I'll have everything in it. Next week too, we'll get fruity with the first goal scorer, Norm Smith.
Oh, do it all.
We'll do it all. A Brownlow medalist on Monday night. We'll do it all.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, just come over to me. So, I mentioned those odds for Dan Houston. The last 2 seasons at Port, he had over 25 19 times.
Jesus.
Yeah. And there's 24s in there.
And he hasn't done it this year, I'd imagine.
Once. Start of the year, round 1.
Is this going to be a next year it just works, or is it going to be like this is it?
No, I feel like there's another level he can get.
Yeah,
I think there is another level, but that's $13. If you've had a win on the Saturday or something, just have $10 on it. See what happens.
It's not bad.
19 times he did it over the last 2 seasons. All right, let's go to my multi really quickly. Geelong Hawthorn tomorrow night. I'm taking a 32.5 point head start to Hawthorn. That's just
ballsy.
I know. That's just heading to the chemist to get the condoms.
Safety.
Safety. Nothing's happened, but we'll just check in there.
Safety first.
Jezza Cameron 2 goals.
Yep.
We like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we do. I'm always suspect when you guys tip one team and then load up on goals from the other team.
It's going to be a good game. Okay. Tyson Stengel.
32. It's going to be within 32.
Well, they're bound to kick 3 goals, Geelong. I'll give you that tip.
Yeah.
Good luck
Stengel's-
riding the Stengel train. He's driven me mad.
Yeah, I
this
know.
year.
He can't kick straight.
1
It
goal,
kills
4,
you.
and 0 goals, 3.
So Stengel and Cameron. So Stengel just 1 goal.
Yep.
Dylan Moore 1 goal.
Yeah, love that.
Love
Yep.
Dill.
Early? It's gonna be early?
It has to be early for
Okay.
Hawks to win. Connor McDonald 1 goal.
Yeah, like that.
He's been kicking goals out of his clacker the last couple of weeks. And Dylan Moore, just 15 disposals up the ground with that theory. I think Sam Mitchell says, I want you far enough up the ground, you get 20.
Yes.
Close enough to goals, you can kick 3.
Well, he ticked both of those boxes last week, 15 and 1.
$7.50.
Yeah, okay. I don't mind it.
We like those.
The lines, I reckon you could shrink that line if you really believe Hawthorn can win.
Yeah, but I also went to the chemist without belief back in the day.
All right, that's us. Hey, I've got an idea for Monday.
What do you got?
Yeah.
Oh, it's Brownlow, actually. Should we just do Brownlow, shouldn't we?
But it won't have, if we don't get it out, people will probably listen to it Tuesday
Well, I had an
morning.
idea that we could do the next week or the week after or whenever. I reckon we do a team each of our favourite players of all time. So, like, not the best
All time.
players, but like you
Just your
liked
favourite
some
player.
random player in 19, like Paul Salmon, right? That's your full forward.
Fish.
You know?
Why would
Oh,
you say
a team
full
of
forward?
it.
Well, what do you want to put him?
He holds the record for the most clearances ever in a game of football.
So you're putting him as your ruckman.
Might be Ruck Rover.
Oh. I think that's in us at some point. Maybe it's one to finish the year.
I wonder which
Okay.
player I'm going to get to play the role of not touching the footy. I'm trying to
Specific.
You are
North Melbourne are in the market.
You
for
are
those,
a
I believe.
wanker. Have you got the touch? Download the Tab Touch app today. You win some, you lose more. For free and confidential support, visit gamblinghelponline.org.au.